Hello all, it's good to be back making another cake. You want to see how I made this delicious sakatumi cake? Just keep watching. Alright, let's get here and make this cake. First of all, I'm starting off with 3 sticks of unsalted butter, and to that I'm going to be adding 2 cups of sugar. And as always, the ingredients and measurements will be listed below. Alright, I'm getting ready to mix my butter and sugar together on low speed, and I am using a hand mixer because I know not everyone has a stand mixer, and I want to let everybody know it can be done with the hand mixer. At this time I'm going to be adding 5 eggs, 1 egg at a time, mixing in between. Make sure if you're using a hand mixer, keep it on low speed. And shout out to my little brother for gifting me this hand mixer a couple of Christmases ago. I'm still putting it to good use. Thank you, little brother. Okay, so in this bowl I have 3 cups of cake flour, and I have 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of fine sea salt. Now, y'all see that over there in the corner? That little bowl of, what the heck is that? That little bowl of pure vanilla extract. Now, I should have added that before I added the flour, but y'all gonna see me add it later, but don't do that. Add it when you all are mixing your butter and sugar. So now I'm just adding in a little bit of that flour mixture, a little bit at a time, and as you can see, I'm using my handy dandy wooden spoon to fold in that flour. I normally don't use my mixer to fold in the flour because my grandma didn't use her mixer. She said it made the cake a little bit too tough, so I'm doing it old school way like my grandma did and using a wooden spoon. Y'all see that vanilla still sitting over in the corner? Oh, I can't believe I forgot to put it in there. Okay, here I go. I'm about to put it in now. I'm just going to continue on folding in this flour until it's all mixed in. So after my flour mixture is all mixed in nice and smooth, I'm going to go in with this 8 ounces of sour cream. And that's at room temperature. Did I mention that all these ingredients are supposed to be at room temperature? If I didn't, they all supposed to be at room temperature. I hope y'all already knew that. I'm just going to continue to fold this sour cream in until it's nice and blended. In this little bowl here, I'm just mixing my strudel together. This mixture or strudel is what's going to be layered in between the cake batter. It sort of goes like in the middle of the cake. So at this point, my oven has been preheating at 325 degrees, and I have my cake pan nice and greased and floured with cake flour. And I'm going to be putting half of my cake batter into my pan, just like I'm doing right now. Y'all forgive me, I don't know what the heck happened to the footage of me sprinkling that strudel on top of the cake batter, but I just went around, and sprinkled it all over the top of the first layer of the cake batter, and this is me adding the second layer of cake batter on top. Yeah, just, my mind, I don't know what happened. I might not even press record, I don't know. But I thought I did, but y'all know how it is. Anyway, y'all get the gist. As I said before, I had my oven preheating at 325. I'm going to stick this here in the oven on the middle rack for about an hour and 25 minutes. So it's been about an hour, and I'm going to check on my cake and see if it's done. So I know somebody's going to ask what the aluminum foil is for. It's just to keep the top from burning and browning too quickly if the middle of the cake isn't done yet. So my cake's not quite done yet, and I'm going to give it about another 15-20 minutes, and we're going to check it again. So my cake is finally done. I have it sitting here on the stove top. I'm gonna let it sit here for about 10-15 minutes to cool inside the pan. So while my cake is sitting over there in that corner up there, you can see at the top of your screen, cooling for another maybe 20-30 minutes on that cooling rack, I'm going to make some icing. Now, there is really no measurement I used. I probably started off with maybe a fourth a cup of powdered sugar and maybe a tablespoon of milk, and I just sort of added from there. You can make as much or as little as you want. Depends on how icy you want your icing. So this is the consistency that I pretty much like my icing. And once I feel like my cake is cooled enough, I'm going to pour it on. So now that my cake has cooled down enough, it's been maybe about 25 minutes. I'm going to drizzle on this lovely icing. Look at that. Nice. So how about we cut into this cake so y'all can see how this cake turned out. Well, I say that is not too bad. This is gonna be a good cake. Well, I hope y'all try this recipe and thank y'all for watching. Till next time, bye.